So today we are exploring Baku here in Azerbaijan through food. We went online to freetours.com, typed in Baku, found this 2 o'clock food tour. So looking forward.
And we're hungry.
Yeah, definitely hungry. Looking forward to diving into some local. All right, we'll see you once we get to a restaurant. So we just connected with Amin. He's going to be our guide for today, and he laid out a bunch of different options to customize the tour for kind of our needs and our wants. So we're going to do a mixture of sort of local and touristy to get a wide variety of the offerings here in Baku. So we're pretty excited to make our way to our first restaurant through the old fort. So it's going to be pretty cool just walking to the restaurant. We're excited for that. So here we go. So up first at our stop is gyrzas, and they're little fried dumplings. Reminds me of like little bite-sized calzones, but they're filled with 50% beef, 50% lamb. So should be really good. Kelly ordered a potato version of that. So like I said, we're excited for the food to arrive. It's a kind of a walk-up window spot, which is pretty cool. So we just paid 4 manat for kind of our spread here, street food. And again, these are the beef lamb filled dumplings and a little cream.
And this is the prashki, and it is full of potato, like smashed potato, and then deep fried.
Very good. Yeah, nice fresh flavor.
Nice and hot right out of the fire.
So hot.
She hand rolled them right there in front of us and then threw them in the little basket fryer. So they're really hot and really good. Second stop on this food tour is this restaurant right here. Translates to Caspian Sea. So very cool. Let's check it out.
Now I'm going to try the dovka, and it is rice, greens, yogurt, and salt. Drink. So we're just leaving the Caspian restaurant, and that meal was incredibly inexpensive. It was 39 manats, that whole spread, and that meal was like totally amazing. We'll do our third stop for yet another dish. On our way there now.
So the next restaurant we're going to is called Tatel. It's a very popular restaurant here in Baku. We were just barely able to get a table, so our guide had to kind of finagle, but we got in. And we're here for one dish, and that is called the King Pilaf. It's one big baked casserole type dish, and on the inside is lamb meat, it's rice, it's carrots, it's plum and raisins, all just baked together in a really savory dish. So we just wrapped up the food tour, and I gotta say, I thought it was a really good experience.
Delicious.
Our guide, Iman, did a good job balancing street eats, local, and then like a touristy place at the end.
Yeah, and it was great. He not only gave us a food tour, he also gave us the history of the area, the history of the forts, and even took us to a specialty wine shop along the route.
Yeah, he also, like Kelly just said, mixed in so much of the history in the tour that it was almost like two tours in one, sort of a history of Baku tour plus food. So it was really bonus. I mean, I think he went out of his way to make us feel welcome. And again, this is all for free. It was freetours.com.
This is Turkish delight, and it comes in this huge chunk, and then this man shaves it off, puts it in the coconut, and then pre-packages it. So it's pretty amazing, and it's super fresh. Woohoo!
So the Christmas market here in Baku is just jumping. I mean, it's totally packed, all ages, and everyone having a good time.
Full of chocolate pancakes,
food,
and kebabs,
waffles,
hot dogs, burgers.
Yeah, it's definitely the place to be here in Baku as the Christmas season approaches.
And super excited about the hot roasted chestnuts.
Chestnuts, and the kids are most excited for the cotton candy. So, all right, see what we can find. One of the main points I want to make about Baku and our impressions on Baku as first-time visitors is how incredibly friendly everybody is. Anything from the first coffee shop we went into, we were asking the waiter about where to buy bread from a local bakery, and he went out and bought us a loaf of bread with his own money and totally refused to be recompensated for it. So it was just really an amazing first impression of Baku.
We first got off the train station. We've been traveling for hours, and we were getting off the night train. We met a lady in the train station who just came up to us, and she was talking to the children, and then she said, "Welcome to our country." And it's just little things like that that have been happening.
We were at a restaurant just a little bit ago, and this woman and her daughter came up to us and immediately engaged us in conversations, and we're super happy to hear that we were American. And just, we talked for probably 15 minutes just about Baku and the region, and it was just, again, people come out of the way to make you feel welcome, which I think is just incredible. Right. Even we just bought some food from one of the vendors here at the Christmas market, and he saw Cedar and he gave her a cupcake and refused to take some money for it. So it's just little things like that makes Baku an incredible place to visit, and if it's anywhere at all on your radar, it's a must come. It's very beautiful, and the people are incredible.